Welcome back to Father's Homestead. Well, as you can see, it looks like we got more going on. But let's give you the little tour what we got. Let's start here. As you can see, we got another smoker. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 over there. 6 type of grills. Don't ask. Just don't ask. Still got the trailer, have not gotten it weighed. I have to get it weighed now. I found out before I could get it inspected. Our raised bed, as you can see, we got lots of stuff coming up. Everything's coming up. The carrots, the Swiss chard, the spinach, the beets, the onions, everything. The bok choy. Down here, we got our cauliflower, and it's coming up. And we got berries on our blueberries. I just put some poo in yesterday in the garlic. It wasn't looking so hot, but it's starting to come back up again. The one that's empty, it looks like it's empty, is starting to come up. That is cilantro, and our basil, we just brought that out. We started that indoors, if you're wondering. It did not grow that fast. Our peas are coming up. Hoping that they're going to go right up that cast iron or wrought iron railing that we have. They should. Hoping. As you notice, we put the plastic over it, and we got plastic there. That is because, and it's been about a week and a half since we've been out here, because we had a really cold spell come through. We had to cover everything because we had frost and this stuff. Anyways, our huckleberry. We filled up our box. This is the box I showed you in the previous video. Filled it up, planted all the huckleberry in there. It's doing awesome. Over here, we still haven't finished this raised bed. Right now, we just stuck all of the plants from inside into here. And as you can see, they're doing really, really good. By the way, you see that 6-pack there? That's ground cherry. Last year, couldn't get them to come up. This year, they're doing great. These you're going to have to tune into another video because I plan on using all of those. I'm going to do a 2-story, what do you call it, like a sidewalk type deal in the chicken coop, and because we are planning on getting goats. So I need a little bit more room for them. So we got to go up, not out. Onions, doing really good. They are coming up. Awesome. That's going to be for all the tomatoes. Still got a few branches left to do. This is our pal. Yeah. Let's go this way. Anyways, let's see. Let me get through all these branches without killing myself. The radishes, doing really good. We took them off with the swing set because we're planning on moving the swing set. I'll show you what we're going to do with that. I'm going to use it to hold up my tomatoes. This is the bottom of the yard. We turned it all into garden, the whole thing. It is approximately, I would say about 25 feet by, maybe 15 feet. 25 by 15. Pretty good size. We ended up, I know this, right now the weather's playing so many tricks on us. We had 90-degree days in which we had to put everything aside and put a vent in here for the rabbits because they got super hot in here. And we put bottles, but here's our rabbits. That would be Baldy. Baldy is not breedable. She was a runt. We called her Baldy because she went bald at 3 weeks old and didn't start growing her fur until she was 4 months old. But we will be taking her to the auction. I have Brown. She is also a doe. And she is doing really good. We mated her, not this last Sunday, or yeah, it was last Sunday. So it's been 6 days now. So today's Saturday. And we have Spot. Spot is a buck. He's a blue broken buck. These are all standard Recs, by the way. They're all pedigrees. And this would be Turnip. Turnip is a doe, which we're debating whether or not to keep her. We're thinking about mating her only because Brown over there did not want anything to do with the male. And then we have Daddy-O. Daddy-O is a, oh, I don't remember what you call him, a lilac. Standard Recs. Really pretty, very gentle, very nice. He's a buck. And then we have Mama. Mama, she's a little mean. Once you get her out of the cage, though, she's all right. But we've had her bite us a couple times, but she's okay in the most part. And she does really good with her litters. That's why we keep her. She has 12 every time, and they all live all the time. She's a very good mama. That's why we keep her. I would not keep her if... Anyways, this is our garage. That's where we keep all the chicken feed in the barrel. We got some stuff there. We got a fan, and that's where we poke the hole in, so we got constant cool air coming in. And it's actually nice today. It's 72 out right now. So we got our freezer. The freezer is stuffed with bottles for the rabbits, and also some chicken, and all of those are all the hides that I will be tanning this year. So you're gonna have to stay tuned to watch that. Anyways, that is our setup. We have an automatic waterer in which it goes up, comes down, goes all the way up, goes all the way over, and keeps going and keeps going and keeps going, and then it goes down, and then it comes all the way back and recycles right back. I know, I'm probably making you dizzy. I'm making myself dizzy. It recycles right back in the 5-gallon bucket. And then off of these, we have our waterers attached to it that come off. And that way they constantly have water. And then on the really hot days, I'll throw a whole bunch of ice in the bucket, and that way they got really cold water. I would love to hear from somebody how you take care of all this, because I don't know how to keep the poo out, and it always rolls, so it gets everywhere. I've been seriously looking at doing red worms underneath. If anybody has done that, let me know, because I'm hoping to get rid of this and possibly not have this problem. By the way, that's not LP. Well, his water actually links. Alright, so back up. By the way, these are extras, but we made cages, and we put the cages on these shelves, and these shelves you get, or for like for walk-in refrigerators and freezers and stuff. They work really good because it gives them a nice solid base to sit on, and they love it. And that way they're not just sitting on wire, it's a little bit solid underneath. And they all have something that they can sit on inside, just so they don't have to sit on the wire. But cages are 2 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot high. So it gives them lots of room to stretch and everything. And we usually sometimes put hay on the top just to make them stretch and get up to get it. But anyways, let's go back outside and just close your eyes. Okay. Anyways, our setup. Next, we got all the grass out by rototilling just a little bit down, and then we had to rake it all. Got it all raked up, put it in the wheelbarrow, and then from there we stuck it in there. So they're all eating the grass and they're loving it. So they always do. They get all of our weeds. They love the weeds. But next thing that we're going to do is we spread out some rabbit poo all over. We're going to get the rototiller and get it rototilled in. By the way, the reason it took so long to do another video is that we were working with the rototiller. We pulled the pull string and it broke. Well, I got so upset. I said, that's it, I'm done. I went out on Lowe's.com to buy a rototiller. I found an electric one that goes 7 inches deep, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. I don't have to try and start it. We ordered it May 3rd. It was supposed to be here May 11th. On May 12th, I finally got an email saying it's been shipped. And then yesterday, which was May 15th, I called them up and I said, where is it? I don't have a tracking number, find it. And they said it hasn't been shipped yet. And I says, well, you know what? Just give me back my money. So we had to work on our rototiller. It's a Rocket. Not sure exactly if that's the actual name brand or not, but I'm a mechanical designer, so I'm a little bit mechanically inclined here. So I had to set up a little thing here to get this to automatically come out, and that's what I did. It works pretty good now. At least I didn't have to spend the $200 on a new rototiller. Hopefully this will last us a couple more years. Anyway, that is where we're at. I'll give you the view of the tree. That's how much is left. Not much, but you can see the ladder and give you an idea of the size of that tree, but it's huge. Chicken coop with the skylights, garage, and that's where we're at. Now, I know a lot of people are probably asking, well, what do the neighbors think? Well, honey, when your neighbors are your tenants, they can't say too much. So that's to give you an idea why I don't have a problem with all this. Anyways, take care. See you later. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll be back with more. Thanks.